Hello everybody, come on in to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making hot dog chili. You can make this in a batch and then freeze it in smaller portions, so when you have hot dogs you always got your chili, homemade chili ready for you. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to need a half a cup of beef broth. So I am going to make some. I have some boiling water. I have a half a cup of boiling water here. And to that, I am going to use better than bouillon. And I always just make my own broth because it's a lot more economical. So I'm taking a half a teaspoon and we're just going to dissolve that in that boiling water. So we're just going to let that go in there. In the meantime, while that's getting good and brothy, we are going to chop some onion up. And we're going to saute the onion over here with the hamburger. I've already pre-cooked the hamburger to save time. So all we're going to do now is take some onion. Put some onion in here. It calls for like 1 medium onion. I'm just going to go ahead and put some onion slices down in here. Take my little Ninja. Put this right on top of it. And just chop that onion up. Alright, here we go. And I like to chop it a lot, y'all. I want the flavor to be in there, but I don't want any pieces of onion. So, all right, it is real chopped up, y'all, but that's okay. That's how I like it. All right, we're going to take this because I want the onion flavor. Okay, so let's put this in our pot, and we're just going to cook that up with our hamburger. I'm going to start that cooking. And I've already cooked 1 pound of ground beef. So we're going to add that to it. Just as soon as this starts cooking, we're going to add that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add some of my cooked ground beef in here and let that start cooking up with those onions. Just go ahead and put all of this in. That way, I've already drained that ground beef. So we're going to let them onions cook for just a couple minutes here. All right, my ground beef and my onions are all cooked up. Next, we are going to add an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Go ahead and pour that in. We're just going to add all the rest of the ingredients right now. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of mustard. Let me get my tablespoon out here. 1 tablespoon of mustard. All right. We're going to add next a half a teaspoon. Let me get my half a teaspoon here. A half a teaspoon of chili powder. And then we're going to move up to a teaspoon of garlic powder. And a teaspoon of onion powder. Two teaspoons of brown sugar. 2 teaspoons or Worcestershire sauce. And the 1/2 cup of the beef broth that we made. All right, now we're going to put all this over here on the stove, and we are going to mix all that up together, and you will see it's going to turn into hot dog chili. Some good hot dog chili. So let's get over here and just mix all that up together. And then we're just going to simmer this. It's looking good already. Now you can double this recipe. This is just for 1 pound of ground beef. If you got a large crowd. And you can divide this up and freeze it in smaller portions, and then you always have it ready to go. So that's basically it right there, y'all. Just gonna heat that all up. Let all them flavors meld together. I'm just gonna simmer it on low then. And that's our hot dog chili.